Episode 2 of Star Technology. Here's what I've done so far. I did a whole lot of off-camera work between episodes. Like, I even expanded our island some. And I've also went ahead and smashed through a whole bunch of quests. There we go. Like, as you can see, I have done a whole bunch of stuff in between episodes. Like, I got myself a coke oven. I got myself a primitive blast furnace. So in today's episode, I think we should think about getting our very first electronic circuits. And hopefully knock out a couple of quests here. But for now, we have a new multi-block to build. The Kinetic Ore Factory. So I'm just gonna go ahead and breeze through the process of building this. And yeah, so this is the multi-block itself. It also kind of looks like a bit of a chimney, but yeah. Anyways, let's get building, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Kinetic Ore Factory. So, let's get this thing fired up. Probably gonna need to... we have some spare cog wheels. Just do that. Just out of nowhere. Anywho, let's just get the power. Well, not power, but yeah. Actually, we're gonna need that gearbox. And it's overstressed. Oops. If only I had a better place to kind of put it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ditch this gearbox and just kind of like do this. Now we just need some more shafts and should be good to go. Just need 2 more. There we go. Now, of course, we're gonna have to feed it some water. Now, I did make a cobblestone generator in between episodes using an aqueous accumulator, some lava and that stuff. But now, I'm gonna need to make a second aqueous accumulator and then gonna pump water into the structure here. So yeah, I don't have enough lead, but I do have some blackstone tools, I think. Yeah, not a whole lot. Again, my mouse does that because it's very old and it disconnects at random and reconnects. Blackstone. With that lead, just go over here and just do that. And we got ourselves some lead. And now let's what to do? There it is. I'm just gonna use this. Come on. Here. And slowly over time, one more. There. Alright. What we need is a servo. Bucket. Some glass. Stick that out. And some copper. There. Now, let's make the aqueous accumulator. Bam. Now's the fun part. Hooking it up. So we're gonna need 2 water source blocks. Luckily I have this infinite water source for personal use. Now we're just gonna grab a flute pipe. One you. And you should automatically be fed with water. So now, we need some gold. So, yeah. Kinetic Ore Factory. Oh boy. Some copper in here. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw the whole stack here. Alright, hang on. It's not getting enough rotation power. You know what I'm gonna do? Probably just gonna... Oh, I don't need the basalt. I need the gearbox. So hook you up like that. We grab ourselves another gearbox. Grab ourselves a log. And an axe. And some andesite alloy. Just like that. Give ourselves some andesite casing. Just do that. Yeah, let's just go around. Is this gonna overstress it? It's gonna overstress it. Dang it. Like, can I put it over here? Is that gonna work? As if I can orient this thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of the mixer. And it's still overstressed. Maybe if I just put the mixer back. Have you up and running, and just gonna do 2 gearboxes like that. Oh, there we go. I just needed enough rotation power. It looks like we're gonna have to leave this up and running for a little while. So, if anything, I will be right back after all this crushed copper ores been through the Kinetic Ore Factory. So, it's been a while later, and in between the very long jump cut, I started to like put another grass patch here. But not only that, but I also moved the gearbox, so the input box, up by one block and kind of got rid of the gearboxes here. So now we just have this shaft pretty much going into the input box. Also, look at all this. We now have some gold and also some nickel. We have a lot of copper too. So yeah, gold. So let's get it all smelted. Ah, dang it. Thank goodness there's just a nearby source of water in case of that ever happens. Here's our nickel. And here's our gold. And now I think we should tackle getting ourselves a large barrel next. And we're gonna need some pump decks, so we're gonna need some iron screws. Like, can we put... Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. Just Kinetic Ore Factory going to work. We're gonna need some more iron, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Boom. There's some gravel. Gravel in here, and we get ourselves some. Let's see, we got some coppers, fowlerite, iron, tin, and magnetite. We really don't need all that right now. Yes. So let's go and turn all these into ingots, and we're gonna make them into screws. First, we need to get ourselves the large barrel controller itself. So we're just gonna take this barrel. We're also gonna need some raw iron. cook that up. There we go. God, I hate it when my mouse disconnects like that. So raw iron. Hammer down the plates. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and kinda like put all of it together, and then I'll make the input and output hatches off camera. So alright, how's this work? It's literally just like a PDF. There. So I will see you all when I have the large barrel built. Alright, so I got the large barrel all up and ready. I knocked out this quest. I even knocked out... Oh, knocked. You know, I suppose I should actually, like, prioritize getting circuits. And for that, I need some paper. Luckily, I have some sugarcane lying around. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant it all. Come on. There. Now I should be able to plant the sugarcane. And we should hopefully start growing some sugarcane. But in the meantime, let's make some red alloy. You know, especially since we have plenty of copper dust. And redstone. Bam. You know, I'm just gonna do it in here. It's easier that way. I'm probably just gonna throw another fan down and just kinda Not that for haunting. What do you do with the soul sand dust? Not only do we need, like, but we also need vacuum tubes. Yeah, just basically everything to make the circuit boards. Circuits, at least. Here's a red alloy quest. And yeah, it'd just be easier just to do it like this. Like, this is much more efficient. There. Take the slime balls, and then we do that and get ourselves some sticky resin. Go ahead and bring out the wire cutters. You make plates for me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it up here, like that. Now this is much faster. That. Got ourselves some circuit boards there. Yeah, I'm most definitely gonna need some more redstone. But hey, just like grab a stack of cobblestone from my infinite cobble gen right over there and hammer it all down into dust. And then we play a bit of the sieving game. Just like that. More sand. And we're gonna hammer it all down to dust. There we go. I got some foxes here. Don't mind them. Just hanging out. just gonna... Yeah, this is eventually gonna become a problem sometime later. I need more redstone. And I know what to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of skip all this, since this just tends to get boring every now and then. And so I'm just gonna jump cut. And I'll see you guys in a brief moment after I get everything ready to make the circuits. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the fun part. Do this. Bam! Eight circuits. And just like that, we have now officially entered LV. So, what I think I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna wrap it up here for today's episode. And in the next episode, we'll probably start thinking about getting our first machines. But yeah, here we are. Our very first low voltage circuits. And we made 8 of them. And as always, I will see you all in the next episode.